favorites. But if I'm going to go for something that's outside of fighting games, I'm going to go with...
Oracle versus Umbreon.
No! All right.
We can talk about video games in a second, but this is going to be a good match for sure.
Yes. We
On
have...
the loser side.
Yeah, so Umbreon coming back in from out of town. He's recently moved to Dallas, so big shout out to this man. We're going to see a lot more of him around here. But Oracle, one of these guys who is well known in the fighting games, because this guy definitely can really play, very analytical player, very smart guy, knows how to play to win. But if you look at a guy like Umbreon, the way he plays is, in a one word, is optimal. He knows what's the best option, and he's going to use that option every time because that's the correct way to do it, right? So good stuff. Back throw to fair, or excuse me, down throw to fair, and then oh wow, numerous fairs setting up for position. That's the stock.
Yeah, set up for that position, capitalized perfectly. Oracle on the board.
Okay.
Oh, nice. He just waited for the defensive option and then punished it with that grab. He's trying to force him off stage. Maybe try to set up for something like a fair. Hopefully going to use the needles to set up for some early KO opportunities.
Okay, he went from jackhammer into following up with those up airs. Oracle right now, though, is on the receiving end. Down tilt to up air, and that's off the top. That is so clean.
But 75% stance between these two players.
Right. But it's definitely doable. And if anything, there's also these ledge guarding opportunities that are possibly available.
Yeah. The one thing, though, is that Rob, very difficult to get those early percentage KO.
Oh my gosh, he put on the jump jets there. This guy was playing Mech Warrior. Okay. Oh, no. Good stuff on shield. And good crouch canceled into the down smash, but he needs to see if he can finish off something with the bear. No, he's going to wait. Opting for the forward throw. Not going to get the no-scope. You see Umbreon was a bit too high there.
Nice.
Soft bears.
And he's doing a good job kind of bringing this get back. Put on at least 69%, which is good. He'll need that. A lot of this matchup really is about stuffing out that fair.
Right.
For Rob's fair in particular.
Because, it's so good and it gets just enough knockback. That is his primary approach as he's getting in there. You'll see maybe at neutral he'll sometimes put out those nairs to kind of get those particular juggle opportunities. But those fairs are very, very important. But you'll see characters like Sheik opting and looking for those tilts so they can pop them up and then go in for their fair of their own.
There's the tilt that you were mentioning, but he goes for an up air instead and works up nicely. I think maybe he was expecting a fair instead.
So just like that, we are back to neutral, and it's only 73% that's the difference. And we've seen Oracle earlier this tournament doing a great job of comebacks. So it is very much possible. Good stuff with the down smash. So keep an eye out for how many times Rob is going to be going out for side B. Side B fair
in particular.
Yeah.
That was really good stuff with the hedgehog there.
Okay.
Really nice conversion. So, one stock difference in between these two players.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to come down to that positioning, but right now, Umbreon is on a tear. He does not want to give Oracle any time of day to really play any of his game. Why let them play their game when you can play yours? That's how Umbreon thinks.
And he's trying to set up for some of those down tilts, but the crouch cancels are going to make it a little bit more difficult for him to really get the pop-up that he's hoping.
Woo! Those fairs strung together so efficiently. Grab, back throw? No, jackhammer, following it up. And there's the up air, missing on the no-scope. There's the bear, boxing him out for the stock.
And for the game as well. Really good stuff by Oracle, taking that with a pretty decisive 2-stock.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, this is semi, so this is just 2 out of 3.
Right.
So it's super critical for Umbreon to win this next game.
Oh, Umbreon hyping with the crowd. Oh, yes. And, for those at home that might not know, Umbreon was somebody who's been a stream warrior for a long time on Locator. So for a lot of chat that he's friends with, he will go back and watch this, and he'll probably see chat just exploding. He's definitely one of the fan favorites out here. Oracle as well, no slouch, man. He's been someone who's been around the scene, put in a lot of work. But, all right, let's see. We're going to get back into it. Goes up straight for the ledge. And there's the punish opportunity there's a bit of recovery when it comes to that up B. Got to be careful. Here's the okay, jumping on and pushing in.
Ooh,
no, good up air.
Yeah, it's really good because remember Rob has one of those larger hitboxes, which means that up air actually had a lot more coverage than you'd expect.
He's a bit fat.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's a little bit fat. in both weight and the actual hurt box that is available. So pretty scary business. Drop fair.
Nice.
There's the fair. Yeah, so, I mean, and even then, because the Nair kind of has a little bit of startup on it and you want to make sure it's coming at the right angle, he might actually approach the stage using Nair, but fair kind of comes out pretty quick, so that's why you see that as his first go-to option.
Yeah, but right there we had a nice, perfect shield there to get the grab in after Rob tried to come in with that fair.
Oh, good stuff with the shield grab. Trying to take him up to the top. No, not
and I'm liking it. Like, Umbreon's doing a really good job of respecting the fair, I feel, because he won't try to contest it with an attack of his own. He'll just stand the shield for a second and then get the shield grabs when he can.
And that's going to be the stock there. Right, but you know, and you're right to an extent, but right, he can also, they both have respectable fairs between the two characters, right? Yeah. So you'll see Sheik is going to try to use those as well, but right now Umbreon, as soon as he gets to an air-to-air situation, that's when he's going to want to put out those fairs. He also uses great job with using the low-profile down tilts, trying to see if he can opt away and shy away from some of those hitboxes, but there you go, and those are the nairs that we're talking about. Comes out a little bit longer.
And he avoided that side B. That was really good.
Oh, wow. Okay, he's still going to be able to come back on.
And I like that. You noticed that Umbreon was trying to wave dash off of the stage, try to grab the edge. That's why Rob put out that quick little forward air.
Yeah.
Just pushed him off a little bit. Doesn't quite matter in the end as Umbreon's able to make the conversion, but Oracle has a really good opportunity here.
And, you know, you saw Umbreon force him to get onto the platform because Oracle cut off that avenue of getting onto the ledge. Okay.
Yeah, that was good tech to avoid the fair follow-up from Umbreon. Whenever Rob is far enough, he's going to be using the, I think probably the Nair. Because it's further away. Oh, wow, that bear was so good.
Boxed out. And bear in mind also, he's also going to try to see if he can get those up smashes out since they come out so quick, since the hitbox starts at the feet and then go upward, right?
Good stuff. I like it. Setting up perfectly for that up air. Won't be enough at this %, but I think this might be able to. No,
he's a bit thick, man. He's a bit heavy. And Oracle kind of living up to his tag. He's trying to do his best to live to that 200% mark. Okay. That's going to be the stock.
So Umbreon's sitting pretty comfortably with a one-stock lead, but Rob has so many options when it comes to getting easy KOs at those early percentages using the plethora of edge guarding tools Rob has.
Oh, punish opportunity. Drops down with that Nair, which covers, you know, all around him. Just a bit slow to make that full circle happen. Okay. Follow up off the top. No, it's not going to be enough. Misses the laser. That's the stock. Wow, 10%.
That was such an impressive string by Oracle to bring this game back as close as it is now. It was an entire stock difference. He didn't take any damage, I think, in that process, really.
And that's something that's a hallmark also of Oracle, right? Is that he is someone who's constantly on that download, and once he kind of gets a good idea of what to do, he is very good at that execution.
Oh, yeah.
He just needs time. And then you'll see this man, he gets the download, and then he is an Oracle. He sees the future. He reads his opponents. Good stuff with the dash attack, opting for those up airs. Not going to go for another bear there. Instead, opted to shy away from the Nair because they thought he would DI in towards the stage.
Really trying to clip him with the bear. Doesn't get the sweet spot there, though.
He wants to use that bear because it's a long, extended hitbox there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Surprise down air there means that Oracle is going to actually take it. You know, for a second I thought we were going to be seeing game number 3, but good patience. He knew that he just needed the right opportunity to capitalize.
Yes.
He really made it happen perfectly.
And he did, man. And Oracle was literally fighting from behind, which is definitely hard to do, and manages to take a full stock to come back and really narrow down that gap. And you're right. It came down to finding that last opportunity that he needed to finish off that stock with efficiency. But Umbreon played clean throughout this entire set. So big shout out to him, and hopefully we're going to see him at more Bowser's Revenges. I'm looking forward to him and seeing the progress.